Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bianca Scogan Beauty. I am so glad to have you guys here today. It is always a very fun, exciting video for me when I get to show you PR because it is the only brand that I get PR from. And so it's really exciting for me, especially when I get it in the mail and like, oh, I have PR. And it's like Christmas every time it happens. So I got the new Nomad Cosmetics palette, eyeshadow palette in PR, and I'm going to show you the palette. I'm going to show you the swatches. I'm going to be putting on 3 looks with the palette, and we're going to talk about it. It's going to be great. I'm going to tell you about when it comes out. I have the information down here on my tablet. We're going to get into it. It's going to be a fun time. So if that sounds fun to you, consider subscribing to my channel because I think we have fun here. This video is going up Monday, September 29th. So that is the day that the palette is released at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can get this palette today. So you probably have already seen the color story if you follow Nomad on Instagram, but we're gonna get into the nitty gritty. I think I usually do kind of unique looks. So hopefully unique-ish. So the destination was revealed on the 26th, and it was revealed to be the Pacific Northwest, which is where my husband is from. He is from Spokane, Washington. So the Pacific Northwest. Very exciting. The color story reveal was revealed the day after on September 27th. This beautiful palette. Look how stunning this palette is. I mean, all of Nomad's palettes are stunning, and I like because they're all stunning in a different way. Like the Witch City one was the lenticular design. And this one is a lot like the Fuji 5 Lakes, that it has the raised design. You probably can't see, no you can't, but it is raised. And it has like, you can feel the packaging is so nice. And it is like a little bit, I feel like fall oriented because we have some fall leaves here-ish. I feel like it's kind of a fall color story. It feels like they're trying to be like foggy and fall, and I feel like there's a couple ways that I could take this story and be how I kind of want to theme this video is that I could be kind of like ho 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 with like Twilight, right? Or I could go the way that I'm going to go. We're gonna go Sasquatch theme, because I don't know if you guys know this, but I married Sasquatch. That's how the direction that I'm going to play with this palette and just kind of talk about it and funny. And I took some pictures, and I have this mini Sasquatch guy that I bought my husband. And I put him in the pictures, and I was like trying to kind of like hide him behind the palette. So he was like hiding. I don't know. It didn't work out as well as I wanted it to, but Sasquatch. Anywho, there is in this palette, in the color story, there is a Sasquatch themed. It's Sasquatch Sighting. So it's Sasquatch. It's also very Twilight, the Pacific Northwest, but I'm going Sasquatch. Anyways, look how beautiful this palette is. Just stunning. You know what I can do here to block the mirror so that you guys don't get blinded? There we go. Beautiful. It is pretty cool toned, which it's funny about cool tones. I think that cool tones are not my favorite when they're very gray, but when they're cool and they're more blue, I don't know, because blue is a fun color. Whereas gray to me, I don't know, whatever. I don't like gray as much, but look how pretty this color story is. So pretty. And they're all dealing with the Pacific Northwest, which I think is fun because since getting Nomad's PR, the palettes haven't really applied to me. Like the Route 66, I've never been on Route 66. And the Witch City Salem, I've never been to Salem. I watched Hocus Pocus in theaters as a kid. Anywho, but this one, I actually have been to Spokane many times. And here we have the towering sea stacks. So Haystack Rock, I have been there with my family. So actually my daughter wasn't born. It was just my son. And there's another one, Foggy Forest. See, that one, I feel like it's very like fall and like twilighty. Cannon Beach, that's the sea stacks in Cannon Beach. They're the same-ish place. I believe the sea stack is in Cannon Beach. Anyways, I've been there. I probably might be able to put up a photo, maybe. If I have a photo, I'll put it here. That was a long time ago. My son, who's now 15, was a toddler. Like I thought about even like blurring out his face, and then I was like, he looks completely different now, so it's fine. Leaping orcas, which I, have never seen orcas there, but I am obsessed with orcas. I'm obsessed with whales. I always wanted to be a marine biologist. We have Multnomah Falls, which my husband said I said wrong. Multnomah? I think I'm saying Multnomah, and it's Multnomah. Anyways, right there. And Sasquatch, I married Sasquatch. And Salmon Run. So some of these had a prettier design on it, but I swatched them all. So if you want to see the designs better, I have some pictures on my Instagram. And here are the swatches. Okay, so I did a better job swatching this time. Last time they were all, like I swatched them on anyways, they weren't good last time. This time they're all lined up, but I went all the way down to my elbow. So I'm getting better, but I still have a lot to learn. So the one that was on my elbow, I took and I put it back up here. I figured that it would be really fun and easy to do, because I'm gonna do 3 looks, to do one look, because it's really like portioned out to do 3 looks. So one look in this like blue section, so not that top one, right there. So we'll do one look with those, which will be really quite beautiful. Isn't that pretty? And it has, I have the card. Where did I put the card? 9 flourishing mattes, 3 sparkly shimmers, 4 dazzling duochromes, and 2 majestic multichromes. Wow. So 2 multichromes and 4 duochromes. That's amazing. That is amazing. And I had it on my counter, and I was walking past it, and I could see the multichrome shift. So I'm pretty sure sorry, Sasquatch. I'm pretty sure I know which ones are the multichromes because I walked past them and they changed colors. I think it is this Crater Lake because it turned purple when I walked past it. And I think it's this Ectopia because it turned teal when I walked past it. So like you get a different angle on it. That one in the middle there, that green one. Let's see if you can kind of see it. Yeah, see how it's going purple, teal? And then this one right here is pretty blue. And then it kind of turns purple. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but okay. Then the next look, we're gonna go with the middle ones. We're gonna go with the greens. So here, the greens and kind of yellows. And that was starting here to here, right there. So we'll have a look with that one. And I really like this color right here. That might be the multichrome, this yellow to pink one, or just a duochrome. Unsure. We're gonna have a look with those. So pretty. And then we're gonna do a more neutral toned look because it's just, look at it, it's perfect for that. We're gonna do these ones right here in this corner, but it does kind of lean a little bit purple, so that's good. I mean, I love purple, so. And that one is these right here with the one on my elbow, which I swatched also up here. Oh my gosh, I will get better at swatching. So the color story, which I just showed you, was revealed the 22nd. Fun extras are revealed on the 28th. Today is actually the 24th. So I don't know what those fun extras are. We will find out, or in the future me already knows, but yay. And then last but not least, today this video comes out the 29th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can purchase this palette, and I would appreciate if you would use my discount code Bianca. I'm going to flash it on the screen. If you use my discount code Bianca, because I get this palette in PR, and in order to continue to get it in PR, people will need to use my code to show that to show Nomad that I'm worth the investment for them to keep sending me this palette. So if you are interested in this palette, if you're not, don't spend money you don't have, obviously. But if you're interested in this palette, I would really appreciate it if you use my code to get it. Yay! What should we do, Sasquatch? Yikes. Okay, so we're going to start with the blue look. And I think I'm gonna do one eye blue, one eye green, and then we'll end with the 2 eyes of the more neutral look. It's gonna be great. Towering sea stacks right here. We're just going to use that as kind of an all over color. Fantastic. Nice, it's a really pretty color. It's a little bit gray, a little bit blue. And I like to have, I've been really digging like a inner corner that is matte. It's been kind of something I've been doing lately. So I'm I'm going to try to see what happens with that. Last time I did this video, I did 2 halo eyes. I don't know if I'll do a halo eye this time. They're really not my preference. Let's do leaping orcas in the outer corner. I feel like it's a little bit almost teal, maybe? Like it's a teal, gray, blue. Am I making any sense? Have you guys been to any of these places? I know I didn't mention all of them, but have you been to the Pacific Northwest? Every time that we drive to Spokane to see my husband's family, we drive through where they shot Dante's Peak. And my husband's always like, they shot Dante's Peak here, which I don't know if any of you guys remember that movie, but yeah, pretty funny. I've never actually been to Forks though. I hear that it's a cute little like town that they've set up for, you know, Twilight. Oh, good. Good, you're doing a great job, Bianca. This is a dark blue, and I'm making a mess of it. I like because I feel like this palette is going to be good for not what I do. Is I usually pull out palettes for like the season or for the holiday, and so I'll be like, this is a fall palette, this is a summer palette, this is a Christmas palette. This palette seems to be really good for all times of the year. Like this is really summery and like oceany, you know, and this would be really like good for like St. Patrick's Day or for fall, or, you know, I feel like it's a really good for all year round kind of palette. Honestly, all palettes are good for all year round. Just depends on what you like. So now we're gonna go with the Columbia River Gorge. The embossing on these is just stunning. Look at that. Look at the embossing on that. I've never seen such intricate embossing before. It's amazing. Wow. Wow. The way those are blending together is just stunning. Let's pull out the most important part of the look. The NYX glitter glue. Could I do a look without this? Yes. I just always use it though. It's like necessary. At this point, I don't know how to do a look without it. Okay, I wanted to use 2 shimmers. So let's see, we have, ooh, I kind of want to take advantage of this one because it's so unique. Like it's not blue, and we have a lot of blue here. So I kind of want to go maybe just these 2, and I feel like that'll make it a little bit like beachy looking. We're going to use Cannon Beach and Cascadia. Cool. So the only one out of these 6 so far that I'm not going to be using, I might end up using Crater Lake, but I actually maybe should I use Crater Lake? Yeah, let's use Crater Lake. I guess I'm not using Cannon Beach. I don't know. I can't make decisions. Pretty. It has a little bit of purple in it. Okay, then, okay, I can't not use Cannon Beach because I've been to Cannon Beach. Only a little bit though. We're only gonna use a little bit of it. Maybe we can pull it up here. Yeah, and then Cascadia on just my finger right here. Just this inner portion. I didn't leave a lot of room for those shimmers. Nice. Wow, really quite pretty. Okay, some Cascadia here, and also Cannon Beach here. Stunning. Okay, let me put on mascara and eyeliner and stuff, and I'll finish it off. So we are done with this blue look. I think it turned out really quite nice. I put on a blue eyeliner. I put on a like a gold, my lash line kind of liner, and I think it is really pretty. I think you can still kind of see the inner corner that is it's kind of matte and shimmer. Anyways, I really like it. I think it turned out really pretty. I feel like for a blue look, blue can be really like extreme, where it can be like, whoa, you're wearing blue eyeshadow. Are you from the 80s? Which, yes, I am. I was born in the 80s. Or it can be kind of like pretty like this, and it's like gradual and pretty, and I just really like it. I think it's really nice. Okay, so let's get the next look. I'm gonna try to do another inner corner that is matte. We'll see if it works. But we have this Pacific crest right here, and I'm going to try to go with that in the inner corner again. You know, sometimes it really works out and I really get that inner corner, and sometimes I'm trying to crush too many shimmers on my eye, and you know, I don't have that much surface area on my eye, even though I wish I did. Ready? This is just so pretty. Oh my goodness. PNW, which is Pacific Northwest, I believe, all over. There is a good amount of kick up on here, which is kind of good. It means that the shadows aren't pressed too hard. So, and that will be our kind of transition shade so that we can blend. I remember when I first started doing greens, I think I had a hard time with actually liking green eyeshadow because I didn't think you could mix like yellow greens with like blue greens. And now I love to do that. So now we're going to go with Olympic Mountains right here and put that in the outer corner. I'm glad I recently cleaned my brushes. So I have enough brushes without having to clean more for all of these beautiful eye looks that I'm going to be doing. That's a nice like neutral green color there. We are going to have all sorts of greens, a little bit of a blue green. That's kind of a lemony green too, but like blue green, yellow green, neutral green, green. Fantastic. Can you get too much green? I submit that you cannot. Pretty. I love that. Okay, now I'm going to take the PNW again to just kind of get a nice blend. I don't want a stark line there. Yes, look how nice these mattes are blending. Pretty. Okay, now we're going to go with our shimmers. I think I left more room on the eye this time. Oh, Bianca. Okay, so these are our colors. It starts with here and it goes to here. I know I want to get that one in. I think this is the duochrome, so I think we're going to go with the duochrome. We already kind of went blue, so I don't know if I need that one. Then again, I should look at them in the pan too. So we have Multnomah Falls, which I've been to, Ectopia, and Sunbreak. I want to use all of them. This is the problem. Okay, we're going to try to use all of them. Come on, Bianca. So this is Multnomah Falls. Okay, we're going to try to put it over here as much as possible so I still leave room for more shimmers. Oh, that is so pretty. And it goes really well with that matte. Okay, now we're going to go with Ectopia. And I think that is the duochrome. So pretty. And I'm going to leave some space for that yellow green because I want to keep that matte. Sunbreak for the last one. It's like a pink yellow, which is very interesting. Oh, that is so, it adds a uniqueness to it because it's got that pink. Wow, I love that. This palette is a stunner. We're going to add some of that Sunbreak here. So now we're going to use Ectopia just right here under the eye. Nice. So I feel like there's not a good blend between the Ectopia and the Daybreak or Sunbreak. So we're going to try to blend those a little bit better. Really quite pretty. Okay, we're going to finish it off. Mascara, eyeliner. I'll be right back. Both looks are done. I added a brown eyeliner, mascara, and I did a green inner liner there. And I think it is just beautiful. What do you think? Do you think it's beautiful, Sasquatch? We are going to take off both of these looks and do the last look. Yay! We took off the look and now we have a last look to do, which I hope will turn out really well. Okay, we are going to be using, first off, the Foggy Forest here as like the transition shade, I guess you could say. I'm trying to use as many shades as possible in this palette, so Foggy Forest. It's not really showing up a lot, like it's a little bit gray, which is interesting because it's really, I guess it is a little bit taupey, a little grayish. It's foggy. It looks like fog on my eyelids. Okay, so, and then after that, we have the star of the show. We're going to be using Sasquatch Sighting. Did you guys see that? Did you see Sasquatch? Did you guys see the Sasquatch sighting? I don't know about you, but I saw it. We saw a Sasquatch. Well, we're gonna put on Sasquatch sighting. Whew, that was perfect. Did you see his Sasquatch walk? He like has that down to a keyword. He like, oh man, he's very good at that Sasquatch walk. Anywho, there's my husband, my Sasquatch, love him. Okay, we are gonna put on Sasquatch sighting. It's a little bit greenish. We're gonna make it work though. Well, it's dark. It's a dark greenish brown. Is that what color Sasquatch is? My Sasquatch has more of a red toned hair, beard, mane. You guys are lucky. You have now been lucky enough to get to have seen Sasquatch in your life. Go tell your friends. That one and Leaping Orcas are the darkest shades in the palette. You just kind of want to be careful with them because you're going to get a lot of pigment. Whether you want to or not. Pigment. I love that Sasquatch. You know? It's Sasquatch! When I opened this palette, I was like, oh my gosh, would that be more perfect? We're definitely going to need to blend this one better. This is a dark shade. The other one's blended really nicely. So let's see how well this one. I'm going to go back into Foggy Forest and see how nice of a blend we get. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Ooh, I love the blend on these. Like I was a little bit nervous because it's such a contrast. It's such a dark shade, but we've got blend going. I think it'll be really pretty because the outer corner is going to be more of this like cool toned brown. And then on the inner part, we're going to do this red toned brown, which is called Perfect Pinot. That is so pretty. We'll see, but I think I'm going to have used every shade in the palette, which is my goal. It doesn't even look brown. It is brown though, I promise. It's brown, but it looks black against that red. Now we're going to mix glitter glue. So on this one, I didn't pull out the matte inner corner. So we are going to full out take advantage of a glitter or inner corner. I mean, in the first look, I kind of ended up going glitter inner corner, but this look, I'm purposely doing it. Okay, so we're gonna take Coffee Paradise, which it used to be a coffee pitcher and a mug, but I've used it a couple of times and now it's not so much that. And this one is definitely one of the duochromes because it's brown and it has a little bit of green in it. This look is gonna have some interesting shifts to it, which I think it could go really wrong or it could be really pretty. Everyone cross your fingers that it'll be really pretty. So far it's pretty, so we're gonna do Salmon Run. This one seems to be the most loosely packed because it almost like is coming up a little bit, but that means it is really pretty. Oh yeah. It looks similar to Coffee Paradise, but it has more shimmer to it. Because in the inner corner, I want to put Mountains Are Out. I want to put that lavendery shade. Salmon Run. Again, right here to bridge that gap. Okay, now in the inner corner is Mountains Are Out, this lavendery kind of shade. Wow, that's pretty. That's really pretty. It is definitely more neutral, which is not usually my jam, but it is nice to every once in a while have a neutral look. This is more Mountains Out. Mountains Are Out. I just like it. I think it's just such a pretty color. I think I need to put more of that Perfect Pinot in the middle. I think I lost a lot of the Perfect Pinot, and so we're gonna add it back here. Yeah, there we go. Blend with that purple. Blend. You can't just yell at it and tell it to blend, Bianca. It's not how that works. We're going to clean this up. I'm going to do a little more blending. Eyeliner, mascara, all the things. I'll be right back. It's done. I added quite a few things because I am the way that I am. I'm too much. I just made sure that there was some mixing happening and some blending happening. But then I added lipstick, and I added a combination of Unearthly and Sephora. This is Unearthly's Wicked, and from Sephora this is Grind. I don't know if they even sell this anymore, but the Unearthly is on the outer corner, and then I put in the middle of the Grind. I did like a purple mascara on the bottom, and I did a purple liner on the bottom too. I just wanted to kind of balance or kind of make that purple in the inner corner pop, and so I did purple. I just, cool tone looks are not always my favorite, and this ended up being more cool tone than I thought it would, considering like a lot of these shades are actually like, how did this turn out so cool toned? I guess this is cool toned and this is cool toned, and those are the ones that kind of, like that one, the Sasquatch Sighting is a lot in the outer corner, and then the cool tone. So yes, it did end up really cool toned, which was not what I meant to do. But anywho, here's the third look. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I think that the blue look was my favorite. Look number 1 was my favorite. Remember that this palette comes out today at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I usually just Google because I'm in Utah, so I'll be like 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Utah, and then it'll tell me what time that is in Utah. So if you don't know where you are in the world, what time that is in relation to your location, Google. If you want to purchase this palette, it would be really awesome if you used my discount code, Bianca. I think it saves you 10%. I lose everything, okay? So I forgot to read you guys from this. Look, Sasquatch is even here. Nomad always supports a cause, with all of the palettes that they come out with. It says, we are so proud to support Conservation Northwest. That works to protect, connect, and restore wildlands and wildlife of the Pacific Northwest. It's a really good cause. Phenomenal. If you watch till the end here, I a lot of the times have people do an emoji, but how about for this one, you tell me which look was your favorite. Look number 1, which was the blue look, look number 2, which was the green look, or look number 3, which is this more neutral Sasquatch. It's not as neutral because I made it purple, but the neutral look. Look number 3. Let me know. All right, well, if you like this video, and if you want to see more from me, subscribe to my channel, and if you want to be notified of my videos, push the bell, and most importantly, be nice to yourself because you're amazing. Have a great day. Bye. I should have him just like sneaking in over here.